Hello everybody, in today's video we're gonna talk about what I think is 7 gay dating advices that we all need when it comes to dating. And if you're aware of all of these advices before or you have heard it, then nothing can stop you. Hello, welcome back to this week's video. If you're new here, my name is Jonathan or John Cecil. I'm still new and exploring the YouTube world. I have been having so much fun to share my life on here, and you are welcome to check out my other videos. And if you enjoy, please subscribe and just having fun with me. I know there's a lot of gay dating advices out there that we all have heard it before. So today's video, I have picked out the 7 unique advices and that I think just help us along the way. Either you're in an early stage of dating or you have been dating somebody for a long time. These advices that I picked out today is based on my experience in the past and from my past relationship and what I learned. So I'm just sharing, and also the advices that I have for you today, I want you to use it, apply to yourself and also for your partner or the person that you are looking for, because relationship work on both ways, right? So not just one side thing. So let's get deep into these advices. Number 1 I have here is very important, and it has to be an early stage of dating, or even if you still working on yourself. So the number 1 I have here is work on yourself and your stuff first. A lot of time we see a lot of people, they jump into from relationship to another relationship within a short period of time without they actually healing. If you're still going through something with your ex or your previous partner, I think you should be, find yourself first and find your peace before you want to get into another relationship. You don't want to bring all the trauma and anxiety and stress from your previous relationship to the new one. If you never heal, and if you're still working on yourself from your past, work on that first and make sure that you're in a happy stage, being yourself, and that you're ready to move on and get into the new relationship, then go for it. If you're still going through a lot of things, the relationship, you can pause and just work on yourself. This is actually the healthy way for you to be in the new relationship. Number 2 I have here, so very important and kind of relate to the first one, but number 2 here is, I would say that you're in the happy stage, you're healed and you're ready to move into the next relationship. So number 2 here is be yourself. I know a lot of time, most of us, we try so hard on the first day that we try to act differently and try to impress the person, right? And again, it's nothing wrong with acting genuinely and nicer on the first day. What I try to say here, that just always being yourself. You don't want to be somebody else to please others. If you try to be somebody else and you continue to do that, later on you guys gonna have a lot of conflict, and just accept that not everybody gonna like it, and that is okay. Just be honest and about, I wouldn't say about most everything. We all have bad and goods in ourselves, and we are human, right? So we all can be improved every day, and you can improve yourself. So just don't try to be somebody that you're not to impress a guy. I think the person that you want to be with are the one that want to be with you without needing any extra fluff. Number 3 I have here is clear what you want and what you're looking for. This one I had to pick this out because I think it's applied a lot to our gay community, because I know a lot of time we all always say that we're looking for dating, I'm looking for genuine connection, I'm looking for to get to know somebody, but most of the time we see here is focused on sex. If you're looking for a hookup, and that is okay, and if you're looking for a friends with benefits, that is okay as well. Be careful about sex, dates and love, because they are completely different. If you want to take slow and say that you want to date, be interested in that person and go somewhere that you guys can sit comfortable and talk about and things, get to know each other. Sexy, I just think it's just one time thing. I mean, it could be a multiple times, right? But there's situation out there that I see is that if you keep coming back to this person just for a hookup, and 100% I guarantee with you, one of these 2 person, they're gonna get caught feeling, and it's gonna turn out really bad. So you don't want to be that type of person. But if you do, just expect that was just for the hookup. And if you're coming back for that person and just, you know, because of the sex is good, that's fine too. But just know that you in the same page with this guy. He's looking for what he's looking, and you're looking for what you're looking. So you guys in the same page, and you guys should be good to go. But let's don't talk about sex here, because I'm just giving dating advice here, so we can have a genuine connection with other people. And I'm about to say number 4 here, and I feel like when I say this out, I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate. I hope I don't get a lot of hate on this one, but when I was writing this one down in my note, I was like, I have to pick this one out, because I think this one is very accurate in our gay community, in the gay dating scene these days. And number 4 I have here is, don't look for your twins. I know a lot of couples nowadays that we see on social media, they all look alike, and you know, with the body, the face, and almost everything. You know, when I see this couple that they look alike on social media, I just put in my head was like, I don't know what they see in each other, but I guess the couple, they just really interested in each other because they have a same lifestyle, you know, they interested in a lot of stuff together. Of course, we don't know exactly what's going on behind the scene and what they're going through in their relationship, but they seem all happy. But I want to say is that don't looking for your twins when it comes to dating and relationship. You want to learn from your differences and be ready to share who you really are, and same thing with the other person, ready to accept the way they are, and you can learn from them and be, you know, growing together. But if you really want to date somebody kind of have almost similar to who you really are, it's become really boring, because you already know what, you know, he's gonna like, and same thing with him. So when you both together, you kind of already expecting, and you kind of know what's next, because you can have very similar lifestyle. One day it will can be boring. Just don't look for your twins. Looking for someone who will empower you and will never put you down. So just be ready to learn from your differences and be ready to share who you really are. I think that's the most interesting about you and also about him when it comes to dating, because that's how you learn from each other and you grow together. I have number 5 here is be open-minded. Most of the time the conversation I have with my friends was like, oh, I want him to be like this, he doesn't have this, he doesn't check this on my list, and etc, etc. If you find someone you connect on some level of trustworthy, reliable, loving, and caring for you, give them a chance. Open-minded, it just also helps to accepting for who they really are, and it can also expanding, you know, the type of people that you're open to dating, and it's help you to set aside your own preconceptions. I know in our gay community it could be toxic sometimes, because we focus so much on the body image and, you know, the career, the background. If he makes you feel happy, trustworthy, and you always feel exciting when you're around him, or turn off your brain out when you're with him, you should consider dating him. And you know, it's hard these days to find a genuine connection or good chemistry, especially in the gay community. So when you see that chemistry and connection with him, go for it, and you know, just give yourself a chance to get to know somebody. Number 6 I have here is giving each other space. This one is mostly applied to the later stage of dating, but to me sometimes it also can apply to the early stage of dating as well. For me, giving space here is not like, you know, 3 days or like weeks. It's about give each other space so he can do what he like to do, you know, enjoying the hobbies that he has, and go to the gym, or he can hang out with his friends. And same thing as you, we all need our own space. And when you're dating, it's encouraged to have your own space. You don't want to attach or linger with a person when you first start dating. I mean, the first start dating, you guys probably have spend a lot of time together, but at some points, and if you know that you need time for you, some space just to do your own thing, like, you know, hang out with friends, or you go eat, or go to the gym, or to go spend time with family, I think you should do that too. When you guys give each other space, you guys gonna improve so much on the communication in the relationship that you both has. Because just think about this, in the morning you guys just say good morning, and the whole day you guys just quiet, and because you're doing your own thing and he's doing his own things. But later of the day, when you guys come together, you guys on the phone, you guys gonna be like, oh hi, how was your day, what did you do today, and what did he do today? So you guys have things to talk about. If you texting 24/7 and you guys only on the phone, FaceTime, and texting a little thing, it will come to the point that you both gonna have nothing to talk about. That will become a problem. And I think this is very important, apply to our relationship, dating, or even you're in a relationship for a long time. And the 7 I have here is stop overthinking. I think overthinking is the biggest waste of energy that we all have as a human. When you're overthinking, you will make the situation so much more complicated than it needed. Just chill and relax, take it easy, trust yourself. If there's something that you're confusing about the person that you're dating, you should communicate with that person. You don't want to sit here and overthinking and confusing yourself, and you make yourself miserable. But maybe that situation is not like what you think. It could be misunderstanding. Overthinking and communication is better. You can think, but then also you need to communicate. Don't overthinking and then you make things worse. If there's a mistake, then learn from it, communicate with each other. So for the next time, in that way you gain more experience and you guys grow together and make the relationship is better. And that's all I have for today. I picked out the 7 because 7 is my favorite number. Lastly, I just want to say that relationship take work. Don't give up on the first couple sign of trouble, but also at the same time know when you cut your losses. I just know that there's a crazy amount of damage beyond repair of a gaming in our community. Some of us need more time to heal and need time for therapy. Some of us, better to be off as friends or lovers than the husband. And I think both person in relationship, must be working together and willing to compromise to make the relationship work. And again, relationship is not easy to have. Both person have to work, and also it cannot be one-side thing. And I hope this advice I have for today is helpful. And any of you out there, for your future dating, and if you're dating someone, good luck. And I hope you guys always staying happy. And I'm happy to see everybody happy. You don't want to be in a relationship that you feel sad, you feel miserable, and you have to questioning. But I know a lot of time, yes, relationship is not easy to have. Both people have to work together. If you guys have any other advice for me, please comment down below. I hope what you share in my comment also help other people as well when they see my video. This way we can help each other and we can grow together, because life is hard, it's not easy. So we're here for each other. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up for me. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.